Hey guys, Scentsy consultant Haley Jager here. So I just wanted to do a quick video today just talking about the Scentsy warmer that I have, well, one of them, and just like some tips and tricks, how to remove wax from your warmer dish, and just some of the basic questions that you guys might be having. I just wanted to do a little bit of a side note before I started this video. This right here is Noelle. She's my 1.5-year-old husky cross. I think she's the cutest thing ever. Noelle! Yeah, she's a sweetheart. But I'm just showing her off because I just wanted to say, like, she's one of the biggest reasons for why I got into Scentsy, aside from just loving scented fragrant products and then having a 3-year-old. She goes on a puppy pad, and I've had her since she was 5 weeks old. So I, had pretty much tried every product out there. And it was kind of just, like I said, last resort when I got into Scentsy, because I just felt like I was never ever going to have like a nice smelling home. And when I got Scentsy, it was just like, you know what, whatever, I'll try it. But I really wasn't hopeful because I just was so used to coming home and be like, my dog went number 2 and gotta go clean it up, and just not the greatest experience. And so I can honestly say that Scentsy changed my life, because I now come home and, like, even if I put that warmer on like 5 hours ago, I come home and my home smells nice. Like, the Scentsy wax lasts, and even just 1 cube lasts. Like, it just depends, I guess, on the scent, but it's made a huge difference in my home. So, I wouldn't be a consultant if I didn't believe in the product. But anyways, today I will jump into this video by just showing you guys the warmer, one of the warmers that I have. It was the first warmer that I ever got. Here it is. So this is the Gunmetal Gray Cube Gallery Warmer. And this one, I fell in love with it because this is removable. It's magnetic, so you can put it on your fridge when you're not using the spares, and then you can put it on here. The other one that I got has a photo frame, so it's in my daughter's room. She's got a picture of Dora in it, and she just loves it. And I got really lucky because these, I'm hoping that they're going to release some more of these, but I saw on the website that we have this warmer, but not this frame. These all kind of just vanished, and there's a couple in the clearance section, but I'm not seeing this frame or any other frames for that matter except in the clearance section. So hopefully there's some more in the works that they're going to come up with, because I do love this warmer. I love the frames. If not, I mean, I have enough, but just for anyone else that's watching the video and that just loves my awesome warmer. So I've plugged it in, and just so you guys can see, like, that's a pretty long cord. And of course, toggle switch. When you turn it on, nice. Isn't that pretty? Like, at nighttime, I love it. And if you can see, I'll show on my, let's see, on my wall. You can't see, but it does kind of like, it shows little like bubble things on your wall. You can see like yeah, it's really nice. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off. But if you look inside, there's the bulb in there, and then of course the dish that you would put on top. This one is a 25 watt warmer, and that's because it's a large warmer. But I wanted to put that out there, that for anyone that thinks, getting a 25 watt means that it's going to be a hotter warmer, that is not the case. Like, it's not, as far as I know. Because when you have a larger warmer, you need a warmer bulb, or hotter bulb, if that makes sense. So you'll find that if you were to touch the wax in here on the 25 watt and then touch the wax in like an 18 watt or even the plugins, it's probably the same temperature. The wax is the same temperature. You just need a bigger bulb to get the same level of warmth, if that makes sense. So if you're looking for something that's actually hotter, that's when you look at hot plates, which is not something that Scentsy has at the moment, but just putting that out there because I don't want to lead anyone on, and I made that misconception of thinking, I want the 25 watt because I want the really, really hot one. And in fact, if I were to touch this and go touch my plug-in, like I said, it's the same temperature. Anyways, I won't continue on with that, but yeah, so this is my warmer, and This was the first warmer I ever got, like I said, and I got it during January of this year's double half off items event, so that was a big deal. Plus there was all the clearance items, so I got a bunch of the clear out scents like Silver Bells, Peppermint Dreams, and then I also, there's more, but I can't think of them on the spot, but I also got some of like the permanent line stuff, like I got Shimmer, I got Honeymoon Hideaway, Banana Berry, oh my goodness, I got a whole bunch anyways. I promise you, it was a big order. I ended up getting this half off because I had spent over $200 to make it a party myself. Like I said, I went in kind of all out just hoping that these were going to work. I had smelt some of the testers and just sort of made that commitment, and of course it was just a better deal to make a party, and with the double half off items, it was just, yeah, the best thing that I could do. So I had all these scents, and I got this warmer, fell in love with the warmer, plugged it in, put Silver Bells in here. I put in 1 cube and could not smell it. So I added a second cube, could not smell it. So I swapped the scent and put in Zen Garden, could not smell it. 2 cubes, couldn't smell it. 3 cubes. So then I started to get kind of discouraged. So I tried Banana Berry. Could sort of smell it and got kind of mad. Then I put in Shimmer, could really smell it. Put in Honeymoon Hideaway, could smell it, no problem. So I started to wonder like what's going on. And when I messaged my consultant, she was just like, you know, who knows, maybe it's just your home, or, you know, maybe you're just not smelling it, or maybe it's too light, I don't know. So I called the actual Scentsy line and said, you know, hello, like, you know, calling customer service, and said, like, I want to understand why this isn't working for me. And she basically said, you know, do you have like a wood stove in your home? Is your home really dry? Do you have your heat up? You know, what's the humidity like? Do you have humidity control? And she basically explained to me that when you plug this in, you put this on top, this wax will melt, and all of those oils kind of like put off like a little bit of a steam, and that goes into the air. So when you have a hot or humid place, it goes into the air and it sticks in the air. But if you have a dry home, it goes in the air and kind of just falls back down because there's nothing for it to actually stick to. So that's why you don't smell it. So in the winter time, which in the Yukon we get winter 8 months out of a year, so this was really not, you know, very convenient for me. The home that I had at the time was a very dry house. So it was just not, it was not a very comforting sort of conversation to have, because I was like, okay, so what do I do? Crank my heat? And I was really discouraged because I thought, she's like, well, you know, try it in the summer, or, you know, try turning up your heat, or, you know, even give it to a friend, or try it somewhere else. And I was kind of bummed out. But then I had another friend who sold Scentsy as well for a while, and she said, you know what, try a Tealight warmer. So that is what this little doodad is here. So you put your dish on the top and then your Tealight at the bottom. And this is something that I'm going to recommend for anyone that has like a super dry home, because what happens is when you have the Tealight here, it sort of forces that heat that you don't have in your home, and then it shoots it into the air, and it's already warmed up, plus there's that extra heat source. So this makes the scent come out really strong and just really nice. So I do use this for any scents that I find to be kind of on the like not so strong side, like the lighter side, and then anything that's strong I put in here. If I were to put Shimmer in here, oh my goodness, it would just be strong. I'd have to use like half a cube or something. So I definitely recommend this one for like some of the stronger scents, or like the romance scents, or if you just like light scents in general, use this one. Or if it's going into a smaller room, use the light scents. You know, if it was going into your bathroom, yeah, use a plug-in, use Zen Garden, no problem. But I just think if you do encounter this problem, use a Tealight warmer. And then another thing too, I actually popped this out earlier by accident, but this here is a fork that I got. It's pretty thick. It's one of the forks I got from my daughter's utensils. I think I got like a package of 20 for like $4 or $5. These are extremely affordable. They're super thick plastic, heavy duty stuff. And what I do is I would push on the corner of the wax and then pop it out. That's one of the things that I would do depending on the wax. Scentsy has a pretty hard wax that pops out really nice because it's so highly fragranced. This here, for example, push it in the corner, pop it out. So, I mean, all this is pretty easy. It pops up easily. However, if your wax doesn't just pop out, put this dish in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. Some people say like 30 minutes, but I have never ever had to leave this in my freezer for longer than 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes is the maximum. Usually it's like 3 to 5 minutes, and then I take it out and it pops right out. Same thing. You just put it in the corner, apply some pressure, and it pops right out. Like, it's, you know, this wax is so perfect. That's why I like Scentsy. This pops out so nicely. No problems. But you'll find, oh, or like, look at here. Here's a second layer of wax. But anyways, now I look like a liar. Oh, it's because it's heated from when I had the warmer on. Anyways, this typically you would just put it in the corner and then pop it up. So if it doesn't pop out, like I said, put it in the freezer. Another thing that you could do is when it's still a liquid, you can use paper towel to absorb it all up, and then you just put in another cube. Simple. You can put in cotton balls, or some people just dump it right out, but I find then you have to clean the edge and clean it up. I don't know. I like it nice and clean. Like this, I mean, look at how perfect that is. Boom, it's all gone. So these are just some tips, tricks. This is ending up being an 11-minute video, so I will cut it off. Even my dog fell asleep. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video, and look below for my link for Scentsy or to like my Facebook page. Thanks so much.